Ladies and gentlemen, the Undisputed Podcast of the world proudly brings to you its favorite segment in the whole entire world, Box Fan Theater. Take it away, Cody Goads.
This is a very important Box Fan Theater.
Tell them why.
Actually, I'm coming over by you, Joe.
Cutting edge.
No dust in my face.
No dust in your face today. We have a new Box Fan.
Freshly cracked Box Fan.
We got a fresh Lasco here for you.
Whoa. Lasco, give us money. We can play Nintendo games.
And not only that, but this is the best WrestleMania, arguably.
Well, yeah.
WrestleMania 3,
Bum, bum, bum.
March 29th, 1987, from the Pontiac Silverdome in Pontiac, Michigan.
Booyah.
As the WWE sets a new indoor attendance record for anything
Yes.
of 93,173. It proves that it was bigger, better, and badder than any other sports entertainment company, past or present. It continued its tradition of star-studded happenings as the Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin, kicked off the historic day with her rendition of America the Beautiful picture. The scores that were to be settled received global media attention, and superstars became legends as they battled on this epic occasion. Match results. Can-Am Connection defeated Cowboy Bob Orton and the Magnificent Morocco.
Magnifico Morocco.
Magnifico, Primico, and Epico with Mr. Fuji. Full Nelson Challenge. Billy Jack Haynes versus Hercules and Bobby the Brain Heenan went to a double countout. Hillbilly Jim, Little Beaver, and Haiti Kid defeated King Kong Monday, Lord Littlebrook, and Little Tokyo by disqualification. Loser must bow match. King Harley Race with Bobby Heenan and Fabulous Moolah defeated Junkyard Dog. The Dream Team with Luscious Johnny Valiant and Dino Bravo defeated the Rouge Brothers. What did we go with last time?
Rogue?
Did we say this one last time?
Oh.
Rouge. I got a bucket of things. I don't appreciate that. Okay.
I don't know where you are, so. Yeah, Rougeau, bro.
Rougeau Bros. Hair versus brothers right after. Hair versus hair match. Roddy Piper defeated adorable Adrian Adonis with Jimmy Hart. The Hart Foundation and dangerous Danny Davis with Jimmy Hart defeated the British Bulldogs and Tito Santana. The Natural Butch Reed with Slick defeated Coco Beware. Intercontinental Championship match. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat with George the Animal Steel defeated Intercontinental Champion Randy Macho Man Savage with Elizabeth to become new champion. Honky Tonk Man with Jimmy Hart defeated Jake the Snake Roberts with Alice Cooper. Oh.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, it was in Pontiac, Michigan.
That's my
Alice
man.
Cooper at ringside. Oh yeah, it was good.
That's my
That's
man.
my dog right there.
Nikolai Volkov and Iron Sheik with Slick defeated Killer Bees by disqualification. And finally, the match.
The slam heard around the world.
The match. So I'm not even going to read what it says. It's just the match. That's the header, it should say. WWE Champion Hulk Hogan defeated Andre the Giant with Bobby Heenan. Picture. And that is Box Fan Theater. Let's celebrate by going to 3.
Woo!
Woo!
All right, now get it out of here.
All right, final words, everybody.
Okay.
That's the end.
It
No.
was a good show, everybody. I liked it. We laughed. We cried. Cody Goads mispronounced something. It was a good show. So,
I'm watching TV footage of you hitting your knee.
oh yeah.
Oh, it was great.
It's a trebuchet overdose. Welcome to the Undisputed Podcast of the world, everybody. I am your host and general manager, Trebuchet. Give it up for me. Give me claps. I demand it. That is better. Thank you very much. I'm here running this shit show. I'm gonna go find my title in a second. To my right, the number 2 person on the shit show.
Yeah.
Number 2 with both your hearts and your bottoms. Give it up for Miss Patty Patterson. Woot woot.
The end. Hi.
And
Hello. We were thinking about renaming me.
Pete Patalia.
Patalia, but
Yes,
I think
yes.
Patterson it just feels right.
It feels good to be Patty Pooperson, Patty Patterson.
Poopy Pooperson.
Poopy Patterson.
Sorry about the slight delay there, Trebuchet. I had to go grab my title and hold it above my head and make the person sitting directly across from me look at it. That person being some other guy, Cody Goads. How's it going? You're over there just glaring at my title because you're the current Money in the Bank holder, aren't you?
Yeah.
And you want my title, and you just keep on keeping on.
At this point, I'm waiting for Money in the Bank.
So you're going to try and cash it in at Money in the Bank?
Maybe I will.
Maybe.
Maybe I will. Maybe during the pre-show, up to the pre-show tonight, I will.
Maybe.
That would be a waste.
So
it really would be. It really would be.
But we are here to discuss
Okay.
Monday Night Raw from June the 13th, 2016 AD. Correct?
Oh, not the BC one. I prepared for the wrong show.
Yeah.
No.
I prepared for the Raw from BC.
Yeah, that was a good one too. You know, Ugg and fucking wrestled the Saber-Tooth Tiger, and the Saber-Tooth Tiger won in a no contest.
No.
Yeah.
I had the Tiger in fantasy, but no contest.
The headline read, it was a perfect victory. You know what I'm saying? It's a perfect victory.
Oh, wow.
Oh, God, I just remembered fucking Poop on a Loop 4.
Hey, don't give away my password.
Your password.
That's my Wi-Fi password for
Poop
things.
on a Loop 4.
Because Poop on a Loop 1 is too obvious.
Yeah, Poop on a Loop 1 is too obvious.
That's the first thing I type when I'm
part
trying
of
to
my
get someone's
stand-up
password.
routine, and I would appreciate you not stealing my jokes on the two podcasts of the world.
They're too popular. You can't help it.
So,
Oh my gosh. All right, continue. I'm so
all right,
sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. I'm a big fan of my own self. So,
I noticed.
the New Day, Enzo and Cass were involved in an 8-man tag against the Bullet Club and the Vaudevillains to kick off the show, and there was just all kinds of hoopla. Like the New Day came out. Well,
Kofi was wearing weird shoes.
That's true.
He was wearing Steph Curry's new shoes that I wrote the whole internet and was talking about how they look like old people's shoes.
They're orthopedics.
Yeah, and then everyone else
orthotics.
got in on it, including the New Day, including Enzo and Cass.
Yep.
Everyone was ganging up on the elder statesman, Kofi Kingston.
The veteran, crafty veteran, as I like to call him here on the Undisputed Podcast of the World. But his shoes did allow him to do a swanton from inside the ring to outside.
Oh yeah, that was
amazing.
pretty awesome.
Highlight reel. The man, Kofi Kingston.
Pretty good.
Yeah. But back up a little bit here. The show actually kicked off with a bunch of points given out to like everybody with the tribute to Orlando. And we, for those of you that don't normally listen to the Undisputed Podcast of the World, we are currently trying to take over the fantasy wrestling
Market
championship from whoever it is and own it and bring you the best fantasy wrestling product that can be put out there. And yeah.
So far we got an Excel.
Yeah. So far we have point totals and updates that we will give to you because the winner of this will win the Money in the Bank contract. And it will give you a shot to take this championship from me because you know you're not going to get it from me if you're picking matches because I'm just on fire right now.
Question. Season ends at SummerSlam, correct?
Yes.
And that was just a precursor to my question.
I don't know if I'm going to allow that.
Go
Go ahead. Go
You're
ahead.
doing the
Go ahead.
pay-per-view before SummerSlam and after Money in the Bank.
I think they're going to probably do a WWE Network one.
Okay. Well, they're all in the network, but I know what you mean.
You know,
Network exclusive.
Network
yeah,
special.
network exclusive.
I was thinking the same thing.
So,
Nice.
so yeah, no, it was very entertaining, and Enzo and Cass were kind of making fun of Xavier Woods' girl Francesca.
Oh,
there.
yeah.
And,
Oh, yes.
Things were getting a little heated there. I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but
Francesca is...
Enzo was talking about putting his mouth all over her, and Xavier Woods was talking about he was the only one who blows his girl. And it's getting a little racy.
Francesca's kind of floozy now, I think.
Whoa. Well, this is all propaganda.
Francesca 2.
You don't even.
Francesca 1, very monogamous.
She was a very nice lady. Very nice trombone. Very monogamous. The mono would be proud.
Yeah, maybe that's what he's monogamous to now. Maybe for Francesca 1, he repaired her, and they're
He will forever remain monogamous to Francesca 1. That's what it is.
Yeah.
We figured it out. There we go. Boom.
Yeah, so the New Day End One cast just got smashed by the Vaudevillains and the Bullet Club because reasons.
Oh, yeah, reasons.
Yeah.
Love reasons.
Yeah. No, Gallus and Anderson hit the magic killer on him. Bum, bum, bum. Is that what they really call it?
What?
Sneaky tag and drop Kingston with the magic killer. I was just wondering if that was the club's finishing maneuver. Because I'm looking at WWE's app right now, and that's what it says. But here's a fun fact, guys. Corporate Kane is back.
Yes.
Give him some claps. 1, 2, 3. There it is. That was 4. Now you just
Five-time world champion.
5 time.
5-time.
Stop it.
5 times. In 4 and 8 time. 5 times.
I don't. My juju is all messed up now. Like my karma is all out of whack, and
Your feng shui is
You
imbalanced.
need to align your chakras.
I know. I need to get tuned in here, guys. Like, stop it. Shane O'Mac's back. You want to talk about that too? Like, it's only $2. It's $1.
That was so unintentional,
Oh my
but
God.
so well timed
Oh
at the same time.
So professional. So professional.
He's on the team. He showed up. He's there.
Yep.
On the product again.
Yep.
Right, how you running the show?
Yeah. I'll talk about that when we get to the fantasy stuff. Yeah, he's back, and he actually interviewed Corporate Kane for that SmackDown job. And they were chatting in the back for a little bit, and we'll get more into that later. So the oily one was on Raw for a short bit.
Hurrah! And that's about all he did. And then
Then what?
Attacked by Rusev.
Attacked by Rusev. Real bad.
11 days. You.
And
Was there a llama sighting? I thought I might have
Lana
seen her
was
for like a
there.
second.
Lana was there holding the
With
title.
the belt. And then she handed the
prize
belt to
holding the
Rusev
prize.
when Rusev wanted it. And then he
Yeah.
shoved it into
She's a
the
nice
face
lady. Yeah.
of the oily one.
Yes.
And then told him
There was a bunch of referees that had to pull him off too, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
But there's a lot of bad blood going here, and Rusev is not in any hurry to lose his United States Championship. I'll tell you that right now. So that more on that coming up at Money in the Bank here. I'm sure. I'd like to take a moment of silence for the lead singer of the DX band who just passed away. I just found this out not too long ago. His name was, hold please. His name was Chris Warren. And you can see him perform at WrestleMania 17. XIV. That's what is it? XIV.
14.
14 and SummerSlam 1998.
Oh.
And he also did Shawn X-Pac Waltman's entrance theme and provided the vocals on Triple H's solo theme, My Time, which is awesome. And Patterson, if you could go ahead and pull up a little bit of My Time from Triple H, because we'll go old school here, because it is a tribute to both Chris Warren and Chyna here. She's strutting down the aisle with Triple H for the song. So.
This on? Yo, Jimmy hit me with that Triple H. Yeah, you let the music keep playing, Mr. Yeah, tell us who's back with
Music was music. Thank you for that, Patterson. That was tasty.
Research department.
Yeah. So, yeah, rest in peace. Moment of silence. Okay. Now let's talk about the Ambrose Asylum. Dean Ambrose, who's on my team.
I was gonna say. I was about to say it.
That you have Dean Ambrose now.
I took Dean Ambrose like third.
I can't believe nobody picked him. I didn't think about it.
Like,
I'm a dummy.
he was the #1 point getter last season.
Different point structure.
Still
Doesn't matter.
I believe.
He scored 125. I saw it.
Yeah, he scored. Spoiler alert: he scored the most points on the day. But yeah, he decided to go ahead and have a little Shield reunion with Seth Rollins, who's on my team, who's the #1 contender for his WWE World Heavyweight Championship that he never lost, which he's going to regain at Money in the Bank, which is being advertised as the best Money in the Bank ever. They have at least 3 WrestleMania quality matches, including Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns, and John Cena versus AJ Styles,
Yeah, they do.
and Charlotte versus
No.
Charlotte and Dana Brooke versus Natalya and
Becky?
Becky Lynch. Just to name a few.
Fortunately. Yeah.
But this was a pretty decent segment. I liked the history lesson they showed of all the Shield stuff that they did. You know, beating up Evolution and just pretty much ruling the WWE for a year. And then they always show, Act 3 when Seth Rollins cashed in his Money in the Bank contract at WrestleMania, because that was one of the biggest WrestleManias of all time. And he won it, and he was the first Shield guy to win the title. And ultimately, this thing all broke down with Dean Ambrose asking some questions, and it ended up in a big hoopla, and it ended with Dean Ambrose hitting Dirty Deeds on Roman Reigns and standing tall and holding the title over his head. Shut up, Siri. And Dean Ambrose was threatening to, if he wins the Money in the Bank contract, that he's going to potentially cash it in that same night.
They always say that.
Against his Shield brother, so I can see that happening now.
I can see him cashing it in and fucking having Seth Rollins still win it.
Yeah. Well, Kane, damn it, won the Money in the Bank contract and cashed it in the very same day.
Mm-hmm. And won it from oh God, oh my God,
Mysterio.
thank you. I couldn't think of his name.
One of your beloved luchadors.
I know. I was almost
probably my favorite luchador of all time.
The only name that popped into my head was Kalisto and Chavo Guerrero for some reason. I'm like,
Chavo. Bum 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 bum. So we'll switch over to the ladies division here, if you want to.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna slow my talking down a little bit.
Oh my God, go away.
Because we're gonna talk about the ladies division. In particular, Charlotte and Dana Brooke are having trouble in paradise right now. Their honeymoon period is not going according to plan, and Dana Brooke cost Charlotte a match on Monday Night Raw.
Against who?
Are
you kidding me? Again?
Who the fuck did she fight?
Paige.
Who is the breast? Paige won. Paige keeps winning, and I keep forgetting.
I'm like, why is Paige the last person on your mind?
No, I don't believe she's back. I'm in denial. I'm in denial.
First the song wrong, and this now?
She's going to be so mad at me.
Yeah, you totally had a chance before, and now.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Whatever.
She felt so flattered.
Whatever.
The breast all the time, and now you do this?
Yeah, she is the breast. So. Come on, baby, give me another chance. I'll do better. I'll do better. But nice victory, Paige. And now Charlotte had some very stern words for Dana Brooke backstage, telling her that if they don't win their match at Money in the Bank here, she's pretty much going to drop her like a bad habit, just like she did her father, the Nature Boy. Woo! Ric Flair. Like that woo there?
Yeah.
Good woo. I felt that one was tasty.
Oh, yeah.
So, hey, Cody Goats.
The title's not. There's only one Divas match this pay per view, and the titles are not on the
The
line.
title is not on the line for the Divas this go around.
So you can vote against Charlotte. Are you going to?
Yes, it will. Okay.
He still won't. So we'll see when that comes up. We're gonna have a free pre-show.
It's a pre-show tonight.
This Sunday before the kickoff show because I'm gonna have to score that too.
Yeah, we got to score the kickoff show because we get half points.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be meeting at the Monogamous' house, and he's gonna make us his world famous spaghetti.
I don't know about it.
And yeah, Cody Goes is really like standoffish about it. I'm looking forward to it. I love a good pasta. And now I'm going to talk about Sheamus being back on the show, as well as Zack Ryder, two of Cody Goes' favorite wrestlers of all time.
Woo, woo, woo.
You
Wait.
know it.
I don't know when it came up, but there was a Blue Tista chant.
That was a Blue Tista chant. That was during the Shield reunion.
Yeah.
Because they were talking about beating Evolution. And,
Blue Tista. Blue Tista.
Yes.
Blue Tista.
Shout out to Big Dave. Come back soon. We need you. Yeah, I'll give him 3 claps. 1, 2, 3. You got 3 claps from all 3 of the Undisputed Podcast of the World. That's pretty special.
3 cubed.
Wow. Look at you with the math.
It's actually 3 squared.
Yeah, I'm like, that doesn't make sense.
Nerd. So, Zack Ryder was rolling pretty good. He hit the broski boot on Sheamus and everything, and Sheamus still kicked out after he had an elbow dropped on him, and that just seemed to make him mad. And then he dropped Ryder like a bad habit, hitting him with a brogue kick, and it was lights out after that. 1, 2, 3. Take the points over there, Cody Goats.
I will.
And you just fucking enjoy.
I'm gone.
Yeah. And then he wasn't stopping until, so my boy Apollo Crews had to come in for the save. And then your boy Sheamus proceeded to jump over the guardrail and get you more humanoid points.
Mm-hmm.
And my boy Apollo Crews did not go after him, and I'm very upset about him about that. That's a rookie mistake right there. If you're going to chase Sheamus into the people, you go into the people after him, and you get Trebuchet those fucking points. What could have been? What could have been?
Trebuchet points.
I yelled quite a bit about that.
Mm-hmm.
So, Sami Zayn and Antonio Cesaro
Yes.
got a little bit of a feud going.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of
There were
okay.
some stern words said backstage
Stern work.
about how Cesaro was in the WWE for 4 years, and Sami Zayn has only been here for 4 months.
Cool.
And Sami Zayn really went out there to prove that he could hang with the big dog and put on quite the performance, and decided to hit the Canadian Destroyer 1, 2, 3. And he knew it as soon as he hit it, too. He celebrated before the referee even got in position.
That was cool.
That is a very good showmanship. Mad props to Sami Zayn for doing that.
That replay was pretty epic too.
It
They
was,
got like
it
a
was
perfect.
very well done. Very good piece of Monday Night Raw. You could show that to anybody and they'd be like, yeah, that's pretty impressive.
For sure.
Like very close to somebody being able to get hurt. You know what I mean? Like perfectly
it
executed.
looked devastating. So now it brings us to the contract signing portion of the show. How do we feel about contract signings? I don't believe we've discussed these really.
Not really.
Fuck them.
Fuck them.
Don't like them.
Overused.
Overused.
A little overused.
I don't know. I love hate them. If they're done well, I love them. If they're half-assed, I hate them. This one I thought was well done because they mixed it up a little bit. John Cena brought 2 contracts out, one being John Cena versus AJ Styles, and one being John Cena versus the Club, which essentially says,
Do it yourself
you have the
or
cojones to take me on one-on-one, AJ Styles, or do you need your boys? Is essentially what was going on, and he was pulling his punk card. And there was some heated words, and AJ Styles said the same thing that everybody says to Cena. Had he been in the WWE 15 years ago, John Cena wouldn't be a 15-time champion. And that's debatable. Had Brock Lesnar stayed behind and AJ Styles been in WWE, it would have been interesting, to say the least.
Yeah.
But ultimately, AJ decided he was going to take on John Cena one-on-one without the help of the club, or at least that's what he said in this contract signing.
I think it's just mostly because they just had one with Charlotte recently. I feel like they've been doing a lot more lately.
I don't think so. I feel like they've been doing less lately. They used to do them on SmackDown like every week, I feel. But I like them. I really do. Like they build drama, especially for a match like this. Like they're building it as just like, an indie guy versus the guy.
It's just a way to enforce a stipulation usually.
It's a hype builder, really.
I would prefer them on like a Ambrose Asylum or a Jericho highlight reel.
Well, they already did an Ambrose Asylum this show.
You know what I mean? That kind of thing.
Like with a host.
The contract setting just happened there. Like the host is the.
Well, Michael Cole was hosting it.
I know. I'm
Don't you hate Michael Cole?
No.
Do you hate Michael Cole?
No, he hates Tony Chimmel.
I hate Tony Chimmel.
What's your feelings on Michael Cole?
I like the coal mine. That's about it.
I find Michael Cole to be very good at what he does. And
You just bitch at him a lot when he's on commentary. I'm like, I feel like I hear you yelling at him a lot.
I yell at him a lot, but he takes it, so he's cool.
Okay, right.
Because he knows he's taking it.
Oh, he does. He's very good at his job. He plays the heel very well. He knows his place, and he plays the role very well, and I can really appreciate that, being a loyal WWE guy. So, yeah. So we're gonna see Cena versus Styles. It's on.
I'm intrigued.
Yes.
Cena hasn't wrestled since he's been back? Not really?
Not really. He delivered an AA at WrestleMania, but that was pretty much it.
Did he have a match?
Him, John Cena plus the New Day faced the Bullet Club on Raw last week.
Oh, whoa! Look at you with the memory.
It was 4-on-3 after John Cena said it was okay with being 1-on-3. He's a little bitch. Was it 1-on-1 then? Here?
John Cena was great. Yes, 1-on-1.
No Bullet Club?
No Bullet Club.
Well, what happened when they come out?
I didn't read the contract. I don't know.
Well, get back to me.
I will get back to you.
Is there a clause about international commerce?
I hope so.
Okay.
If there's not, we're going to need to lawyer up.
Okay, for sure.
We'll get on that.
Okay.
This is the Undisputed Podcast of the World, trying to read John Cena and AJ Styles contracts, which are probably just a bunch of filler lines. But that's beside the point.
Lorem ipsum.
It just says we need to order 20 new T-shirts. Like, you know what I mean? Like, somebody's grocery list is written underneath it. So, the Lucha Dragons had an interesting opportunity on Monday Night Raw.
All of a sudden they could have been Money in the Bankers.
Because Kevin Owens and Alberto Del Rio.
Can't get it together.
I'm sorry, Alberto.
Oh, sorry. Del Rio.
Oh, weak.
Whoa.
Weak one.
I'm sorry. Oh, I thought you were. I was waiting for you to mention Kane. I don't know why.
No, I'm going to. They can't get along, and they proceeded to end up in Shane's office when he was talking to Corporate Kane. And Kane, being Corporate Kane and part of the Authority for so long, has quite the ability to analyze the situation and make some pretty entertaining matches. This being no different, he said that these two need to learn how to work together and they need to have a team-building exercise. So he put both of their Money in the Bank opportunities on the line and put them on a team to take on the Lucha Dragons.
Bit of a Dr. Shelby kind of.
Yeah, and Kevin Owens was all like, you can't do that. And that's
Shane
right
O'Mac
until
said.
Shane O'Mac said, no, that actually sounds like what we're going to do. And what Shane says goes. And the same goes for Stephanie as well. But they were talking to Shane, so this is what happens. And that was really entertaining. I was thoroughly entertained by this match. I love seeing Kevin Owens get frustrated with Del Rio and yelling about how he was doing all the work in the match. And it just gave it a really good dynamic because I hate seeing tag teams get along all the time. because even the best of friends fight. You know what I mean? Like, and to see them quarrel and to still get over is just something, another layer of fucking, character development that they haven't had in a very long time. And that's why I'm a big fan of Kevin Owens. Well, you're just totally...
I concur.
You're very full of excitement there, Cody Goads, looking at me like half sleeping through your hands right there. That's very...
I'm awake still. I'm doing better than Patterson.
Am I at the Fulton Street pub and just talking to myself here? Like, what's going on?
I'm trying to stay.
So, for your main event of the evening, everybody.
Very good and unconventional main event match.
Yes.
That's the word I'm looking for. They have had these two feuding for a while, but I'm surprised they haven't had Roman Reigns fighting like much at all, and I'm glad.
Dude.
They've been changing it up, shaking up their roster a little bit, kind of feeling out for the SmackDown draft, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, they're really getting ready for the actual Money in the Bank pay-per-view.
Yeah.
So they decided to put Chris Jericho in a match against Dean Ambrose. And,
Always a good fight.
They had both Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens doing commentary, and they had Alberto Del. Do the special
Thank
guest
you.
time
Thank you.
Super.
And they had Antonio Cesaro.
Antonio.
Yeah, Antonio Cesaro.
I know, but like, since when do we call him that anymore?
I've never dropped the Antonio. I don't know.
And then Wade Barrett came out.
I got some bad news for you.
No.
Anyway, he was the guest ring announcer.
Yes. And I do not appreciate the way he announced Chris Jericho, saying he was from stupid Idiotville. It's Canada. I think you should be a little bit more accepting. Of
all of Canada is stupid Idiotville. We all know.
Whoa.
What the shit was that shit?
What the shit was what shit?
Nothing.
Get beat up by the air? Or?
Yep, go ahead.
Something bite you?
Maybe.
Okay. But yeah, this was pretty good. As Larry David, who signed on for a new season of Curb Your Enthusiasm, by the way.
Oh my god.
Clap, 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 clap.
So excited for it. Love Larry David.
Yep, and I'm sure my main man McFoley, Bang Bang, is excited about that. And shout out to Jeremy Borash, who is also a fan of Curb Your Enthusiasm. Yes, Bang Bang.
He's still on TNA?
I don't know. I don't watch it. We've got 8 TNAs to watch at the Monogamous' house, and he's very mad at us.
I know, sorry.
Because we said we were not going to let it get over 4, and it's already double that. So, you suck, Cody Goads.
You suck, Trebuchet.
Huh?
You suck.
Well, that's not what I'm talking about right now, and I'm the general manager. So right now we're going to talk about how much you
doing now that you suck.
No, well, hey, we're done talking about me sucking, and we're talking about how much you're sucking. You need to get over there and watch those TNAs.
Dude, I suck too.
Oh, I forgot. You
you
suck
also
too.
suck. Sorry.
You suck too.
Jesus.
We did have an episode. We did have an episode that was called "We Suck."
I know.
That's true.
So
I'm sorry we didn't invite you to our pity notes that we suck party, whatever.
Yes, but my man Dean Ambrose, who's on my team, beat my man Chris Jericho, who's on my team, in a singles main event match. And ladders proceeded to happen, and Dean Ambrose got ladder points, which was the first ladder points that I had to give away, which is pretty exciting. And then all of the competitors took themselves out, except for my main man, Y2J, Chris Jericho.
Y2 Jericho.
Who proceeded to set up a ladder and take down the Money in the Bank briefcase and Fade to Black. Chris Jericho has a lot of momentum going into the match he thought of.
Honest to goodness.
And this may be the one that he finally gets the job done.
I think he's got one more run in him. I'm not going to lie to you. I would normally bet everything against Jericho.
I pick Jericho in every single match. You
lose, and if you win this time and I don't, I was so mad. I'll slap the shit out of Cody Goads' belly.
That's fine. That's fine. That's
rough time for my tummy, I'll tell you that.
Okay, ladies and germs, the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's check the fantasy. Cody Goads, pull up that email.
I thought you were.
No, you're doing it. I'm making you do it.
Okay, so the monogamous is in first place
Thanks, Cody Goats.
As you were saying, Cody.
with 1,070 points.
Uh-huh.
One clap.
Yep. Trebuchet is in second place with 715
Pulled into
points.
second. Past some other guy.
Cody Goads is in third with 635 points.
That's that guy.
Yep.
And Patterson is in last place with, we're not going to talk about it. We'd rather not talk about it. 460.
460.
Because The Miz isn't doing anything with his life.
He's making the Marine
Got a
flag or
goddamn
whatever it is.
title.
Very happy.
Let's talk about this really quick. Trebuchet,
Yes.
what do you think about him holding that title and not ever defending it and not being part of the product?
I could. Yeah. I am not as happy about it, but he is still. He's defended it within a month still, so it's still within that realm. You know what I mean?
What do you call that? The Daniel Bryan rule? Do you call it the Ryback rule? Which one did you call it?
I called it the Daniel Bryan rule, I believe, back in the day,
Mm-hmm.
because the Ryback rule was special because he got to hold it for longer. But no, The Miz has defended his title at the last pay-per-view, and I will have more of a problem with it after Money in the Bank if he doesn't defend it on like the Raw after or the SmackDown after that. You know what I mean?
He won't.
Because I feel like every title should be defended at least once a month.
Because, I mean, did he come to play?
Because what?
Did he come to play?
He's been like doing like little video things.
I know, but he said he came to play and he's not around. Sort of false advertising, isn't that, Joe?
He is the Intercontinental Champion.
But did he come to play? Did he come to play?
Not this Monday.
Okay.
Not this
Okay.
Monday. He was.
Okay.
He came to act.
False advertising.
Does he have a
They
match?
didn't even play his music. What?
Does he have a match?
I don't think he does now.
At the pay-per-view, he doesn't have a match.
I don't believe he does.
Are you kidding me?
I don't believe so.
That's
I don't-
such
I don't-
bullshit.
Don't quote me on that. It's not official yet. I'd say wait till SmackDown to make your final decision. But as of right now, he does not have an opponent, to my knowledge.
Well, who even, like Zack Ryder, I could see they had like a mini feud. Goldust for Intercontinental.
No, he's in that tag team.
know.
Golden Truth is gonna probably fight somebody like Heath Slater and like Bo Dallas or somebody.
They haven't been around for a long ass time.
Social outcast.
Wait, what's going on with is it Vaudevillains versus New Day, or did that already
Fatal
happen?
Four-way. Fatal
So that
four-way.
already
So
happened after the Budios thing, right? Like they already had the number one contendership, or did that happen?
They didn't have a number one contendership. There's a fatal four-way at Money in the Bank, which is going to be the Vaudevillains versus the Bullet Club versus the New Day versus Enzo and Cass.
So I remember the Vaudevillains fighting Enzo and Cass, and did that give the Vaudevillains the number one contendership?
I believe Stephanie and Shane were just mixing it up. Oh, no.
We just called that off?
No.
What happened?
Stephanie McMahon did this. Somebody who made the return. Teddy Long. Teddy Long had this idea last Monday Night Raw, and then Stephanie McMahon made it official last Monday Night Raw. That's how this came to fruition.
So we're just fucking forgetting the number one contendership.
They haven't had a match for number one contenders in any division recently.
The Budios, the tournament was to determine the number
That
one.
was the last pay-per-view.
So that already happened.
That already happened, yeah.
But I thought the Vaudevillains, they faced Enzo and Cass because Enzo got hurt. They didn't even fight the New Day, so they just called off that match. Because wasn't that the last match to determine the number one contender?
Yeah.
Was Enzo and Cass versus the Vaudevillains?
That was in Extreme Rules, right?
Yeah. Who won that tournament?
Well, the Vaudevillains technically did because
They did.
Enzo and Cass.
No, they did. Then, yeah.
Did they fight the New Day?
Yeah. The New Day won. I'm almost positive.
Well, I mean, if there was a match, they fought the New Day. I just don't remember. We
was
didn't
just forgettable.
podcast for a while.
It
Like,
was just forgettable, that's all.
they don't deserve it. Nobody, not yet anyway.
Well, that's why I didn't pick them, and that's why I don't have a box of Budios right now. They're apparently better than I expected them to be. So,
Anyway.
here's some things I need to discuss with the podcast before we get off the air here.
Well, I have some things to talk about.
Well, shut up. This is my show.
Oh my gosh.
So, you're going to listen to what I have to say first.
Tyrant.
Tyrant my ass. I'm the champion, and I deserve
Hey,
fucking respect.
Hey, my ass.
Oh, your ass, too.
Yeah. Excuse you.
Sorry. My belt. we're going to talk about what I want first. I want opinions about new things to score as points. And I'm just going to tell you ideas, and we will ultimately, after the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, before that Raw, we will determine which ones we do want to enable and which ones we're going to not enable. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, all right. First up, network points. I feel like everybody should get 10 points for shouting out either the USA Network or the WWE Network.
Yeah.
Next up is commentary points. And this would go to like Jerry the King Lawler, Michael Cole, MR, Byron Saxton, or Booker T for, commentating a match.
Or, oh, shit. Spanish announcers. Shit, what's that guy's name?
No. I think I would just stick to.
Come on!
It's too tough otherwise.
Alright.
It's just too tough otherwise. I know. At least for now. Until I get more people scoring this besides me, I'm not going to do that. Running points should be 30 points. And that's when you come in, like if somebody's getting beat down and you come in and you save them. Like say...
We've already had a situation where someone did that and did not get points, but it was not classified as interference or...
Because it wasn't a match.
There was no physical contact or anything like that made. Like it was just, we need to get some running points going, I feel here. Scouting ringside, that's like things like the VIP lounge, like Fandango and them do. Like they're not on commentary, but they're still out there watching.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that should be worth like 10 points. And this is all, if you feel like something should be, worth more or less, you can feel free to tell me that too.
We discussed the announcing being 20 instead of 25.
What's that?
We were talking about changing the announcing from 20 to 20 or 25 to 20.
Yeah. Well, so far, I'm willing to do that, but it hasn't really affected much up till this point.
Yeah.
Instant replay points. If your guy delivers an offensive mover and they show an instant replay, you get 5 points. I think that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Matchmaking points, and this would be good for people who have like Shane, Stephanie,
Teddy Long
and them, and you get 20 points when you make a match. I feel like that should happen because that's important. It's always a big deal, and it always gets a big pop from the crowd. And then powwow points, and this is just when people are meeting backstage, but there's not technically an interview. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They're just showing people in their locker room. That should be 15 points, I think, if like an attack or nothing like that happens. So you wouldn't get both powwow points and backstage attack points. You get one or the other, I feel. But that one, I don't know.
I don't know about that either.
I don't know about that one. I don't know. I don't like that one.
Question.
Yeah.
Do we have now trending points?
Not yet.
Okay, is that on your list?
No. I can write that down now trending, and this is only if they show the graphic.
Correct. Only if they show the graphic on the TV.
They have to acknowledge it on the product. It's not if it's actually trending on Twitter.
And this is awesome points for...
That's tougher because it's like, at what point is it considered a chant? Like if there's 3 guys chanting, "This is awesome."
No, if it's like the crowd, like the whole crowd, like it's never like 3 guys.
It's too hard. I don't want to. I don't
that
want to score chants.
chant counted because it was sort of weak.
No, like a "This is awesome" chant, like
Yeah,
during
I
a
know,
match,
I know,
like
I know.
yeah.
I know what you're saying. Now trending, it should be worth it. I'd say 15 points because that's a pretty big deal.
Mm-hmm.
I do not like any chant points, but
You always say that you don't like to give the humanoids.
Humanoids don't deserve that much power because they're too inconsistent. Kicked out of the building points should be worth 50 because that's always a big deal when you get kicked out of the building.
Yeah, we had
Pay-per-view star points. We're talking about this. We should give out like 5 points for being on a pay-per-view. I think.
Yeah.
If you appear on screen, because right now, if you just show up like in your
Do you want to do
backstage,
5 or do you want to do? Let's do 4.
4.
We're gonna have to we're gonna have it for the pre-show, aren't we? A big pre-show count. for pay-per-view star?
I'd say yeah. Half
See,
points.
4 and 2. We're gonna have to have half. We're gonna have half points anyway.
Yeah.
But, this is 4.
Ambush points, I went with 45, and that's pretty much what Rusev did to Titus O'Neil on Raw.
45. How much does a match win?
A 50.
And you want an ambush to be 45? I would think 30, 25. Like, I don't think it should be worth.
Like an ambush
I
is
don't-
sending a message. I find it to be
Not like almost as much as a match.
30, 35.
I'll take 35.
I'm like we'll
35.
go 35 because if you ambush somebody, then you grab weapons, then you're gonna get more points added to it. So I'll see you guys in the middle there. And then now trending. That's all I got.
With a lot of them. So before starting at Money in the Bank, was doing this?
After Money in the Bank.
Oh, okay. So the pay-per-view star points don't matter.
No.
Okay.
No. None of this goes into effect till after the pay-per-view.
Gotcha. Whether then will be a bench that I'll have to make
Yeah.
now and then.
Yes, this is always evolving. Keep your eyes open for the World Fantasy Federation,
Mhm.
the best fantasy wrestling that you can do in your mom's basement. Trust me, it's been tested. 4 out of 5 moms hate it.
Oh.
They just want Jimmy to go out with a nice girl, but he's just too busy in the basement doing fantasy wrestling and masturbating. Come on, Jimmy.
World Fantasy Federation. Come on, Jimmy.
We're working on. We're working on.
We're working on the slogan. So
Yeah.
far, that's what one we're using.
That's the one that's winning right now. So, early stages. So,
That really
other guy.
ruffles my jimmies.
all right, other guy. That's enough out of you. Go ahead and just fucking.
Links. We got shit about
Yeah,
stuff.
let's do it.
Daniel Bryan maybe going to NXT.
Like wrestling?
No, as a coach.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay. I'm like,
return him into NXT.
after retirement, like this big fucking thing. Yeah.
There are no plans to bring Teddy Long back ever.
Ooh.
Kalisto missed a couple weeks due to an injury of some sort, but he's already back.
Yeah, he hasn't been like around. They push him and then they back off. And then they push him. I don't get it.
The Usos were apparently slotted for a fatal 4-way tag team match at Money in the Bank, but the original plans were changed, possibly due to injury.
Ah. See, I knew I had to use this for a reason, but then no.
Okay. Sasha Banks, here's an interesting tidbit. She has more shirts for sale than appearances on Raw this year.
Really?
Only 7 out of 24 episodes of Raw this year she's been on them. She's been in NXT, doing her thing a lot. She's actually she's actually been on Superstars a lot lately. You know?
Yeah.
But on what?
Superstars, that's the show before SmackDown.
Well, it's a show they tape before SmackDown.
Oh.
The show that's
Yeah.
on they're like Saturday morning cartoons or something. She tweeted that she is still here a couple days ago. Just people knew. Hopefully she gets into the product very soon. She had a freak concussion, kept her down for a while. So talking about making Sami Zayn the new Daniel Bryan. Speaking of Daniel Bryan, how do we feel about that?
What's that?
Apparently
Sami Zayn?
Vince wants Sami Zayn to be the new Daniel
I
Bryan.
hate that.
I could see it.
I can see it, but I hate it.
And AJ Styles to be the new CM Punk.
That has been pretty obvious
For most
to
of the
me.
time, yeah.
Like
I like the push of AJ Styles. I've always been a fan of AJ Styles.
Oh yeah.
I just don't like when they call anybody the new anybody. You know? I mean, they are, but it defeats the purpose of like the new era thing to me when they
New
compare
era,
them to
but
it.
we're like the old era still.
Yeah.
But I get what they're saying.
So like we said, Brock Lesnar will fight Mark Hunt at UFC 200
That's
next month,
true.
so he will not be in WWE for a while.
Not for a while. He's going back to the octagon and gonna crush
He's
somebody.
hoping to bring the WWE though in a bit of a
Crossover.
crossover. Is trying to get Paige Van Zant, a UFC female fighter, to appear at SummerSlam.
Cool. I heard there was talk of bringing Ronda Rousey back too, but I'm pretty sure those are just rumors.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they want her to do WrestleMania 33 next year, but this exactly says right after that.
Yeah.
Like they're still under Lesnar's still under contract with WWE, so it's the first time that Vince or management has allowed
him to do it, but it's good because
people to do both.
They understand that it's good for a cross promotion thing.
Yeah.
It just legitimizes Brock Lesnar if he wins another UFC fight.
Oh yeah. So NXT is going to change some things
Okay.
because they're going to be rated, quote, big time when the brand splits happens.
Oh yeah, they're gonna. They're just gonna probably have a bunch of new talent they're gonna integrate. I bet.
Apparently NXT has 70 to 80 talents ready to go that aren't on their product already. That
TNA.
I don't think it's TNA, yeah, probably.
Samoa Joe for SmackDown, maybe?
Samoa Joe better get up.
Samoa Joe is gonna move up. Austin Aries is gonna move up.
Do you think they're going to move? What about that guy? What's his name again?
Robert Roode will probably
Finn
move
Balor.
up.
Finn Balor.
You think they're gonna
Asuka,
bring
maybe?
beer money up?
They have the whole beer money?
They have the whole beer money. I'm pretty
Are
sure.
they going to bring the Boozer Cruiser with them?
I don't know.
If anyone can take the New Day, beer money.
Such a boner for beer money, this guy.
I don't know nothing about it. I have the T-shirt at my house.
My mind and my money and my money and my beer. All right, so what else you got?
What the fuck just happened?
One more thing. When are we predicting that Seth Rollins will turn babyface?
Never.
Never?
I give him a year and a half.
I say soon-ish.
Nope. He's toying with it now, but no.
Anti-hero, maybe. Does anti-hero count under babyface?
No. Well, no, in Dean Ambrose's case it does, so yeah, it can.
7 months?
I'm not putting money on this.
Yeah,
I don't. Oh my god.
Sorry, man. Yeah, but
Bring it back.
no, it's 5 months now. New Year's bash? New Year's tell myself? Is that still even... Wait. What am I thinking of? Elimination Chamber? Wasn't that on New Year's before? Wasn't that what they used to have that?
New Year's Revolution
Oh, yeah.
is what they used to have.
That was a good idea.
Right in the
They should
beginning
bring
of
that
the year.
back.
They should. I enjoyed it because they had elimination chamber matches during it.
Yeah.
A lot. Then they had the elimination chamber pay-per-view, which was later on in the year. I thought it was like around the pay-per-view before WrestleMania. I thought it was usually.
Well, not anymore. They have the fast lane to WrestleMania now.
Yeah.
Really fast paced action.
It's
for
alright.
WrestleMania.
It's actually slower than most of the other pay-per-views, but that's beside the point.
For sure it is.
So, anything else link-wise?
No, not really. Did anything happen on the SmackDown last week that we should note at all? Not happened yet.
No, not
At all.
really.
Okay.
Okay, let's go ahead and wrap this up with final words, Miss Patty Patterson.
I might draft Bob Backlund.
Oh.
I don't know when we're gonna make Darren Young great again. I'm assuming he'll be on when they do the draft.
Mm-hmm.
I'm enjoying that. I want to see more of the Golden Truth. I'm worried that they're gonna abandon that idea, but I think it could be like a Ms. Dow kind of bit. Like it. They better not ruin this for me. And that's all I have.
Okay. Fair enough. Final words, Cody Goads.
I really enjoy the product right now. It's going very well.
You enjoy the new era?
Oh, yeah.
The unnamed. I checked again today.
Still unnamed.
I watched Raw twice, so sounds like something's going on there. Fantasy wrestling's going well. I'd like to let everyone involved in it know that they can trade with other people whenever they want.
That's cool.
Well, technically they wouldn't get profits. They'll trade when it opens back up. If you negotiate a trade with, maybe Joe wants to give me that
My name is Trebuchet.
That
and I would
Trebuchet wants to
appreciate
give
it when
you
I'm on
that
the air that
Dean
you call me
Ambrose,
by my name.
please.
By the name
Give
that
you
it
Dean.
says on my title.
Give me Dean.
What do you want, Dean?
Give me Dean.
No,
He wants Paula Dean.
I'm not going to give you Dean.
I'll give you Sheamus and Shane-O-Mac.
No,
We have the crew.
I don't want them. I don't want either one of them.
You get 2 for 1 though.
No, I'm good.
You can't start both of them, but I'm just letting you know.
Just throw it out there.
Can happen.
Okay.
That's my fancy
That's your
tip.
final words?
Final word for the day.
Okay.
Week, whatever.
Well, I will go ahead and wrap this up by saying be sure to follow me at TrebuchetLOL and Oily Titus O'Neil at Oily Titus O'Neil on Twitter. And we'll let you know that oopsie slipped and, sand is bad, stuff like that. Just things that you would expect out of Oily Titus O'Neil. Mm-hmm. Just things like how much is the baby powder? Or how much is the baby lotion? Sorry. Too many jokes, mixing them up. For more jokes like this, come see me at Fulton Street Pub every other Wednesday. I'll be at Sunday Night Funnies one of these Sundays, I'm sure. Check out World Fantasy Federation one of these days, and
WFF.com.
we will continue to put updates up there, and you will see the things that we're working on. I'm Trebuchet. Trebuchet out.
Did I say WFF.com?